Hi guys! Today we are making homemade Hot Pockets. I saw this recipe the other day and I had to give it a shot. And it looks so easy. And look, I mean, you're still using refrigerated biscuit dough, but the rest of it is like homemade, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a spoon, just gonna cut a divot, not really cut, but like push a divot into the middle of each one. Oops, these biscuits are oily. All that butter in there. And it's okay if you're a little messy because it's all gonna puff up when you bake it. And this is for the inside, so, nobody really even sees it. Okay, so what I've got here is a little marinara sauce from my local pizza guy. So I don't know if you knew this, but like local Italian restaurants, if you ask them if you can buy some of their homemade sauce, they're usually more than happy to give you some. Like that one actually even has like a big chunk of tomato. So if you have like a marinara sauce that you like, then use that. Or, just use either jarred pasta marinara sauce for pasta or a pizza sauce. But I always like asking for extra marinara because then I can use it later for things like pasta. We've got a little bit of Italian seasoning that we're going to be sprinkling just a little. Maybe just a little bit more if you're using a jarred sauce. Or if you have your own homemade sauce too, like that would be amazing. Okay. Then we're going to be adding, look at these little pepperoni minis. I've never even seen these like tiny ones before. So you can use just regular size, but I like these minis. I think they're so cute. You can just throw a bunch of them in. Put like 3 in that one. Put a few in that one. But you can use like the larger pepperoni slices if you want. You can use, ham if you want. Kind of up to you on what you want to stuff your Hot Pocket with. These are great because like once you bake them, you can totally like take them to work with you. Next step, these little mozzarella pearls, like these little tiny ones. Like when you open them up, you don't even need to slice them. They're just little tiny balls. And then you're gonna put a couple in each one. That's gonna get all melty and gooey. As you can tell, I'm making a pizza flavored one today, but you can, like I said earlier, you can pick your own fillings. 2 in there, and then 2 more in here. And then our last step, let me get fresh basil. This is like the most amazing bunch of fresh basil I actually saw at the store. They're usually not so green and full, so feeling kind of grateful for that. Put a little bit of basil on top of each one. If you don't have fresh basil where you are, or they've run out, or all of the basil at the supermarket is like weird and brown and gross, you can always use, dried basil if you want. Some supermarkets even have like pre-chopped fresh basil, so you can use that as well. Then you're going to take each one of these and you're going to pull on the edges, and then you're going to put these together. And then you're going to fold this one up. I'm just taking a little bit extra time with this one just so you can see what I'm doing. And then look, and you just kind of make it into like a round ball, and that goes there. I'm going to do the rest of that with the rest of these. Do the same thing with the rest of these. So fold these in half and then bring up the sides. If your hands are a little bit messy like mine, you're going to see a little bit of the pasta sauce come out, but that's okay. Makes it look a little bit more homemade, right? stretching it a little bit helps too. Yeah, that one looks a little bit better. But trust me, once they're all baked up, they all puff up, you'd never know if you had anything spilling out on any of these. So tuck it all in, tuck that side in, and that goes there. What kind of fillings would you put in? You tell me. I like this pizza idea. For me, it's also like portion control, because then I can do like, I'm only eating 1 or 2. It's just not the same issue I have with when I order pizza. When I order pizza, I kind of want to eat the whole thing. So you pull that out, tuck that in as well. You can make like pesto ones. You can get some pesto sauce instead of marinara. That's the cool thing about these little filled pocket things, is that you can put whatever you'd like. And see, go figure. By the time I get to the last one, well, okay, maybe not. But they all look really good. They're all little round, little homemade Hot Pockets. So this is going to go into an oven at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then we'll let it cool a little bit and then crack one open and see what it tastes like. Ooh, look at these little, like, kind of rusticy looking Hot Pockets. I've got half a stick of butter with some garlic powder and some Italian seasoning. I'm just going to put this all over the top. If you have a pastry brush, you can use a pastry brush as well. I made this in a casserole dish, so it's just easier just to pour it all over. And, ooh, I don't even know which one to start with. Let's try this one. And look, I think it's all enclosed. That little bit of basil sticking out on the outside, but let's go ahead and open it. Yes, look at that. A little cheesy goodness on the inside. Yeah, it tastes like cross between Hot Pocket and a bagel bite. Tasty. I love it. And then you can take the rest of the bread and just kind of dip it in the garlic butter. So good. We're going to be donating the rest of this to our local community. I'm going to talk with my mouth open. My mouth full, sorry. The pepperoni. Just got a bite of that. It's really good. I hope you try this at home. Don't put the garlic butter on top until the very end. And you can actually take this with you on picnics and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. And thanks for watching.